Hey everyone, it's the final day of our fall guide, and if you haven't found some cool things to do yet, then lead producer Dina Kesbeh, producer Carlignon Jones, and Hey Houston newsletter editor Brooke Lewis are joining me for a fall discussion on things to do and eat no matter which direction of Houston you're heading to. It's Wednesday, October 4th, 2023. I'm Raheel Ramzanali, and here's what Houston's talking about. We are wrapping up our fall guide, and this is going to be a fun, unique conversation. So Brooke is going to handle the west side. Dina has the north side. Carly is going to take care of the south side. And then I've got the east side. So we're going to be going through some cool categories and get you ready no matter which way you want to head this fall season. So let's start things off and start with the west side. Brooke, give me something cool, fall adventurous to do, like something that just captures fall.
Okay, so I've been to this place before and it really is fall. Like, even though you might sweat a little while you're there, it still is a really great fall adventure, and it's Dewberry Farms out in Brookshire. So it is pretty west. It's past Katy. It's probably going to take you at least 45 minutes to an hour to get there, but it's totally worth it. You get to do all the fall things. You can walk in a corn maze. You can see a pumpkin patch. You can see all the farm animals. And they also have, like, the corn maze this year is Astros themed, which I feel like is very appropriate because they're going to the playoffs. So I love this place. I felt very fall when I was there. And now they have nights. So if you don't want to go during the day and you want to get a little more of that Halloween spooky feel, you can go and check out their Stranger Things replica set. They also have a haunted trail, which I feel like I've always kind of wanted to go, even though I'm like such a scaredy cat, but I would go on one of those haunted trails. Something about that seems kind of cool more than the house. So I might want to check that out this fall. And you can also watch a Halloween movie while you're there. So
that farm is so much fun, and it's evolved so much. You know, we earlier this week had Megan Clanahan on, and she was just raving about Dewberry Farms. So you know a place is really cool when I accept an invitation to a kid's birthday party. So anytime any of my, any of the friends are like, hey, we're going to do the party at Dewberry Farms, I'm like, I'm in.
Mm-hmm.
If it's anywhere else, I'm like, oh, I got work that day. I can't. I'm sorry. But that place is so much fun.
I've only been there in the day, so I'm really excited to experience it at night because it looks so cool with all the lights and everything.
yes,
It's totally going to be a different vibe.
I'm a huge Stranger Things fan, so I would love to take a photo on that replica set. So I think I'm definitely going to check it out at night.
So cool.
All right, let's go to the south side. Carly, what do you got something fall for us on the south side?
Okay, so I'm really excited to try this place because I've never heard of it, but it's a haunted amusement park that we have here in Houston, and it's called Houston Scream Fest. It's about 4 minutes from Hobby Airport, so it's kind of like southeast Houston. But they have live concerts every night, carnival games, food vendors. You can watch horror films, and they have even this area where you can like shoot Walking Dead zombies. And I think that is so cool.
What? How do you shoot them? What do you shoot them with?
I think it's paintballs, actually. Like, you do like paintball, zombie shooting. And then they also have like haunted houses there. There's different themes, different areas that you can go into, graveyards, and all that. It's so cool. Like, it is so cool. When I was looking this up, I was like, oh yeah, I'm going. They have different prices though. So if you want to catch like the early bird special is what I'm going to call it. They have the first weekend, which is like this weekend, $14.99 for Friday and Saturday. Second weekend, it goes up a little bit, $19.99. Third weekend, $29.99. And then Halloween weekend, $39.99. So catch it while it's like, a little cheap and you can go experience everything.
I like that. So that's a good one right there. Scream Fest is always good. Okay, Dina, let's head up north. There's got to be something creepy up north or something fallish. I don't know what you have. What do you got for us?
Oh my gosh. Y'all know when it comes around fall time, it is the best time of the year because it is Renaissance Festival time.
Yes.
I freaking love the Renaissance Festival. It's their 49th year. It kicks off this weekend and it runs all the way until November 26th. So if the weather's not great this weekend, guess what? You've got until November 26th to get out there when the weather is nice. And there's something for everyone. There's like axe throwing, archery. You can even go ride up on the little swings that they have in their forest. And think about it. This is 55 acres of this like recreated 16th century village. So you're walking into this massive space that looks like a completely different world. You can peruse 400 shops that have like different crafts and arts, all this stuff. Food is a huge thing. I always got the turkey leg because those always looked so appetizing. So highly recommend. But they have so many different options and something for everyone. So you can go with your friends, you can take your family and your kids. I absolutely love it.
And they've got so many cool things going on at the festival itself, right? From the jousting tournaments, the theme days. As you mentioned, the food, you have to get a turkey leg because that's the only time you're going to eat a full turkey leg walking around. And by the way, turkey legs kind of overrated, okay? Like they're good for the first couple of bites.
Carly seems to not think that.
Okay, the first couple, but I can agree with that. You're not going to eat the whole thing. Like it's way too big. It's too much, but it is good though. Yeah. The Renaissance has some good food.
They do.
But once you get through with the skin part, Carly, it's like, it's turkey meat. And you're just like, okay.
So if you love turkey, then you'd like it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, for sure. I'm just saying a little overrated. I like it. I like it. But look, if it was so good, we'd be eating it year round.
Okay.
Or it's so good that you can't get it all the time.
Yeah, it's like something you look forward to getting. There's also, you guys, fun fact, there's weddings that happen at the Renaissance Festival, which to me is, yes, there are weddings. You can book a wedding package at the Renaissance Festival.
That's insane.
I read this story about it a long time ago, and I was just checking to see, you can still book a package if you want to get married at the Renaissance Festival. So
do they like dress up in theme
they
and
dress up. They have different wedding chapel locations. And I mean, honestly, these look kind of nice. I'm not getting married at the Renaissance Festival, but I'm like, these venues actually look kind of nice.
Okay, so if you got an invite to a wedding at the Renaissance Festival, are you going or no?
Yeah, I'm going. I'm going. Because then you probably dress up. Like, it's probably a whole thing. Like I said, it looks beautiful. Actually.
Okay, the logistics of it though, where are you going to find Renaissance garb?
Halloween.
I mean, it's Halloween time, so hit up a Halloween store.
Too many questions, Raheel. You just got to go with it. You just got to go with it.
I want to see a joust at the reception. That's what I need.
Yo, that'd be good. The husband and the father-in-law. Oh my God, that'd be awesome.
No. One pro tip is this weekend they have the best deal in honor of the Queen's birthday, so tickets are pretty great. So highly recommend people start out with this weekend.
That's awesome. Okay, so my direction is east, and I guess I can go from like east downtown all the way to Louisiana, right? So I'm making you go out a little bit, and we're going to head to Orange, Texas for the Scarecrow Festival at the Shangri-La Botanical Garden. So this is really cool. Now, while we have pumpkin patches and all that good stuff, scarecrows are a big part of fall. So they have all the scarecrows you can enjoy. And I've never been a big botanical garden guy until I went to one in Corpus Christi. And they are so much fun. And the picture opportunities are great. And it's just good to like go out there and reconnect with local nature, see what that area is all about. So I'm recommending the Scarecrow Festival, and you get to drive on I-10. So that's always fun as well.
That's cool. I've never been out there.
Yeah, I've never heard of a Scarecrow Festival either. It makes me think of the Wizard of Oz. Like,
oh, yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's now talk about fall food, because this is a time to really enjoy all the pumpkin spice that you want. But there's so much more when it comes to fall foods. So let's get a recommendation out west, Brooke. Where should we go hit up if we want something fall foodish?
Okay, go to City Center because they have their beer garden going on every Sunday throughout October. So it's also like if you can't go this weekend, you can go another weekend. And they are offering, it's just like the perfect fall combination, beer, food, and football, where you can just order, you can order food from one of their restaurants, sit out on the lawn. You can watch football, watch whatever sports are happening. And they're also going to have a tent from the Moran Hotel where you can get food from their specially curated menu that's also offering, beer and wine and all that other fun stuff. So I feel like that's just like a great vibe. And also the weather's getting nicer. So it is actually nice to sit outside in City Center.
Yeah, and on a Sunday, the Houston Texans are actually a good team
Yes,
this year,
I
it
know.
looks like. So you can enjoy watching the Texans and not be miserable the whole time. So I like that. It's good.
I know. I was telling my dad, "You're gonna be happy this fall. Like I feel good for you."
I love that.
Okay, Carly, how about you? What we got on the South side?
So one of my favorite things to eat is definitely Mexican food. And fall is the time for Dia de las Muertas. And they're having a celebration of that in Sugarland at Town Square, actually. And it is going to be on October 21st from 12 p.m. to 5 p.m. And it includes all types of things like mariachi bands, Aztec dancers, art exhibits, children activities. But the best part, Hispanic food vendors. So if you want to go out there and get that experience of culture, because I love the combination of culture and food and different experiences, this is a great thing to attend.
Oh my God. And I love that Sugarland Town Square has so much
Yeah.
stuff. Like every time they have like a calendar of events. And I love that they're doing this there. Perfect spot, perfect location, to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it is so good. I was gonna say the parking there, you would think it's gonna be bad because they only have a couple of garages, but the city of Sugarland does a good job of giving you overflow parking lots. They have shuttles there sometimes, and it's just so easy and fun to go to. So highly recommend those places. We love going there as a family as well, just because it's so easy to get there. And again, Dina, as you mentioned, there's so many activities to do there.
I love it.
Okay, Dina, let's stick with you. What fall food recommendation do you have on the north side?
So on the north side, I spent a lot of time out in Humble, Atascocita, Kingwood area for when I was a reporter at the Chronicle. That was my spot. So I highly recommend. I'm not going to pick a restaurant because I'm all about just like trying different little vendors and different foods. So the city of Humble is having their City of Humble Harvest Festival. It's happening this weekend. So that's one tip to keep in mind. And there's a bunch of different food, lots of fall flavors. So you've got your pumpkin pie, you've got your apple pie, you've got your lattes, you got all that stuff in addition to like games for the kids. You get to shop from like local different vendors, buy and support local businesses, which is great. And if you can't make it out this weekend, then in Cyprus on October 21st, you can head up the Boardwalk Harvest Festival, very similar to the one that's in Humble. So lots of different vendors, different types of foods that you can try. Great for kids, family outings. Go out there for a couple hours, then go home. Hopefully by October 21st, the weather will be great and we'll get a breeze. So those are my two places to hit up and check out because then you can try different types of food. And it's like, you're not got multiple things at once. Try different food, shop local, and then do something fun for the kids.
And best part, both of the festivals you brought up, Dina, free entry. So you can enjoy it without paying that ticket price. Now, I want to pause you there because you brought up apple pie. So let's have this quick conversation. What is the best pie for fall? Apple, pecan, or pumpkin?
It's a close one between apple and pecan.
It's gotta be apple. I feel like it's just, you know, when you think fall, you think apple. I know you think pumpkin too, but I think pumpkin a little bit closer, like Thanksgiving, which we're still fall, but it's heading towards like winter season. So
okay.
What about you, Raheel?
Oh, for me, I think it is a pecan pie is the more fall pie. To me, apple is summer.
Okay.
Really? I feel like lemon pie is a summer pie.
Lemon and peaches.
Yeah.
Peaches. Yeah.
That's true. Okay, so where are you taking us to eat on your side of town?
Okay, here's where I'm taking y'all, Dina. I'm going to cheat a little bit here, just like y'all did, and pick a festival instead of one place, which is the smart move, right? Because you cover so many bases. And we're going to head to Baytown, a town that we need to go visit a little bit more and hit up the Greedo Fest. And Greedo Fest is one of the area's most popular festivals celebrating National Hispanic Heritage Month. So the pre-party takes place at the Baytown Town Square, and then you move down the street and you go to the official park area at Bicentennial Park, and you enjoy all the food, all the vendors, and you celebrate Hispanic Heritage Month, which is fantastic. Now, this is going to be starting this weekend as well, October 6th and 7th. So you got to get out there if you are listening right now, like plan ahead. And the best part, again, you know, it's about free. So it is free for family. So come on out there. It's a lot of fun. They're going to have a lot of cool things like kids' activities, mariachi bands, entertainment, and a lot of different food options.
That's cool. I barely get out to Baytown, so that's a good point.
Mm-hmm.
All right, now let's get a little bit spooky. And I know we've talked a little bit about some already, but Carly, start us off on this one because I want to know what's happening on the South Side. Give me something spooky.
Okay, we're taking it down to one of your favorite areas, Raheel, and yours, Brooke. We're going to go to Galveston and do a historic Galveston ghost tour. Now, Galveston is said to be one of the most haunted cities in the United States. Look, a lot of people don't know this, but it's super haunted. You have to take advantage of one of these ghost tours down there because they give you that rich experience of the history down there with the combination of that little spooky feel and all these ghost stories from different parts. They take you around the Silk Stocking District, and you get to kind of just see the sights of the island and just experience all these crazy stories. And I love a good ghost tour, so I'm signing up for this myself. So I hope to see some of the listeners out there as well.
Do y'all remember that documentary that was out about Robert Durst and the murder out there in Galveston?
Yeah.
Like that's all I think of when I think of Galveston now, especially in the fall and like when they talk about ghost tours and all this stuff.
Yeah. And remember yesterday's episode, Brandy was talking about how because of the hurricane, the 1901 hurricane, that there's just so many different things that have happened on Galveston. These ghost tours make it super creepy and super scary. So that is one I want to do so badly, and I will do it this year.
I know. I also want to do that.
Like whenever there's like graves that are above ground, I don't know why, it just gives me like that feel of there's ghosts that are walking around that grave. Like,
yeah,
when they're above ground, it just gives that feel.
It's like unnatural almost.
And there's also all these like old historic buildings in Galveston, so you know that there's just like I wouldn't want to be. Some of them like hotels. I don't want to stay in them overnight because I would hear some creepy sounds or something.
Have y'all heard about the face on the building in Galveston?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
So there's this face that appears on the UT Medical School building, and that enough right there is like a creepy tour for me. And I've seen it. You can see it sometimes. It is so scary. Yeah.
That's wild. I need the story behind that. I wonder what happened. Like, why? Is there a face on the side of the building?
Yeah. Yes. I don't want to know.
It's bad enough that it's just there. Like, we don't need to know more.
It's so scary. Okay, Brooke, let's go to the west side. What's something scary to do on the west side of town?
Okay, so this is like baby scary. It's not actually scary, but I think it'll get you into the Halloween spirit. Let's just say that. So I feel like as soon as October hits, I don't know, the Thriller song just comes to my head. Like it doesn't matter if I've listened to it, but I just want to hear Thriller by Michael Jackson. And there is a Thriller themed costume contest going on at the Moron Hotel and City Center. It's on Saturday, October 28th. It is a part of their Halloween party. And basically they want you to dress to impress and scare your way to victory. So it seems like scariest costume wins, but I feel like a Thriller themed Halloween party sounds really awesome.
So cool.
And the tickets aren't bad. They're only about $25. So yeah, very, very affordable.
Okay, Dina, what is something spooky we need to check out on the north side?
Okay, I am not someone that likes haunted houses, scary movies. I mean, there's no amount of money that you can pay me to make me go into a haunted house. So I picked two things. I picked something fun for the kids, and then for those of you who want to get scared and do all that whole haunted house thing, I've got something for you too. So for kids, Boo Fest out in Kingwood is really great. They've got lots of games. They've got pumpkin patches. They've got even like a little mock trick or treat type of thing. So you go to different booths and you try to trick or treat and do all that stuff and dress up in costume. And the different tables will give candy to the kids, which is super cute. Absolutely love that. Great for families. For adults, now this was mentioned on our Spooky Houston episode, but our top rated in Houston is Purgatory Scream Park, also out in Kingwood. It is cash only, so that's something to keep in mind, but parking is free. They have a whole list of things that you should probably look at before you go out there. So like wearing closed-toed shoes, no jewelry that dangles, which I'm like, what the frick? Why would I not wear like dangly earrings? Are you going to rip it off my ears? Like, I don't know. I just do not like haunted houses and all that stuff. So go there at your own discretion. They don't allow entry for children under 2, which who the heck would bring a child to something like this? I'm judging you if you do take your kids. And then, they suggest coming in September, early October, if you want to avoid the crazy crowds that happen around Halloween.
So when you said don't wear the closed-toed shoe, to wear closed-toed shoes, it just made me laugh so hard because the last time I went to a haunted house, it was in San Antonio, and I had on slides, not slides, they were like slippers with a little back on them, right?
Okay.
By the time I made it at that haunted house, I had no shoes. The shoes were gone, they were broken.
What happened?
I believe it because you're in a panic.
Right, you're
like
running.
trying to rush through.
You're running for your life. No, if you guys subscribe to Hey Houston, because I recommend this haunted house in my best haunted house roundup, but it looks so scary. And this also is a haunted house purgatory scream park where you will get touched. And that to me is so scary. It asks, in the facts online, it says, will I be touched? And they're basically saying you will likely be touched in this haunted house.
And remember, Brandy said that her daughter went in there and they only survived 3 minutes.
Oh my God.
We're done with
this is like a 35.
Yeah,
it's 4 different
long.
sections and it's long. Yeah. But I'm just
No.
who the heck would put money towards having your life and your heart put in danger? Okay, I know it's not real danger, whatever. But still, it's
but it's too long. 40 minutes in a haunted house is too long for me. I actually remember Axelrod used to have a haunted house and it's so small, but I went in with a friend and we laugh about it to this day where we literally just held hands and ran for our lives. It was like a 10-minute haunted house and we went through it in the fastest time possible because we were so scared. But a 40-minute haunted house, there's no way I would last.
Crazy.
No
That's
way.
Crazy.
Yeah, that's way too long. I'm going to wrap things up with the east side and we're going to head to Beaumont, all right? Because for 40 years, the haunted hotel has been scaring people in Beaumont and surrounding areas. And this institution has been rated one of the best haunted houses in the nation. And it continues to evolve. So you get a nice mix of not only the Texas side, but you also get a little Cajun mix with how they scare people. And it is awesome. It looks great. You got to hit a Beaumont and you make it, again, a day trip. So get out there. You can eat. There are a lot of places to pick. And then you go to the haunted hotel at night and you got yourself a full day of events on the east side. And I know it's east. We're going a little far east here, but hey, let's get out to Beaumont and support them as well. So the haunted hotel, shout out to them. 40 years. How crazy is that?
That's
Is that somewhere you can
of
actually
scaring people.
stay? Can you stay at the hotel?
No, you cannot stay there, but the theme is all haunted hotel.
Okay.
Yeah, I like those kind of things, but it depends on how scary it is. But I love that kind of stuff where the hotel is just a little bit haunted and they're making it scary. I like that. Yeah.
Go explore the city and our surrounding areas because it is the perfect time to do it. Thank you so much. That was a lot of fun.
Thank you.
This was fun, y'all. Bye.
So many good recs.
That was Dina Kesbeh, Carlignon Jones, and Brooke Lewis. If you enjoyed our fall guide, then please share it with your friends and family who need something to do as the weather finally gets nicer here in Houston. All 3 episodes are available in your feed or at houston.citycast.fm. That will do it for today. Thank you for listening, and I hope you learned something new.
That's true. Okay, so where are you taking us to eat on your side of town?
I am pulling that up right now. Doc is so huge. I lost my stuff. Where are we? There it is. Okay.